Yeah, Chris Paul and Devin Booker just lost their mind in the fourth quarter. When I say them boys just went off, them boys just went off. I don't know how else to put it. I think CP hit like 14 points or something like that in the fourth quarter. And they took him out, put in Devin Booker. Devin Booker came in there, hit 3 3-pointers in a row. What's happening? What's happening? Hold up. Let me. That ain't what I meant to do. Boy. I'll tell you. Our people, man. Our people. R.I.P. Pimp C already. Would you say why they hate my dog so much? Man, I don't know, man. I mean I ain't perfect by far, but I ain't gonna really say I hate nobody. Like, this don't make no sense, man. Uh so anyway, I don't really anybody who don't know the history with me and this dude, I don't know what to tell you. It ain't no history really. You know what I'm saying? He said F Pimp C and what else he said? He said Pimp C a crackhead was a crackhead and all this and that. And I had a problem with it. I still got a problem with it. But that's it though. Like, but I keep telling y'all, this shit politics. I keep telling y'all that. I'm serious about it. So the thing about it is, no, man, I had talked to this dude, man. Before he said that, I think it's a video on my channel when me and him was on maybe Instagram Live or something. Like, this was before he said that. And man, look, the if y'all ever watch him, he'll say the old man. That's what Charleston always said, the old man, or whatever. But the old man, what the old man was, like, they knew everything about me, bro. Like, and the old man was saying, like, you know, I got you, I could do this for you, I'm gonna do this for you, let me get Charleston where he need to be. And, you know, I'm gonna do this for you and do that for you. Y'all know how many times I done heard that since Mama West passed away? Like, I done heard it so much that I wasn't doubting him, but it was just like in one ear out the other. And then once Charleston said that about Pimp, it was, you know, deal off of everybody. Like, that's just, you know, my natural reaction. And but I'm saying all this so y'all know, because I'm finna play what Charleston said on his podcast. Okay, so my partner, the one that produced Certified Heartbeat. Heartbeat has his, you know, channel, and I think he had a podcast. And Charleston came down, did that, and then Heartbeat went on Charleston's. So, I mean, shout out to Heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna be my dog. Like, regardless, you know what I'm saying? And Like even now, which I get into that after I play this for y'all. But I tell y'all what's going on in Mississippi right now, and in the way it is. And see me, I'm the type I gotta have something that motivate me. That so I gotta have something that I don't know really pisses me off, and that's when I work the best. Like that's when I make the best music and I make the best whatever, whatever. So yeah, I definitely that's finna go down. But anyway, let's listen to him. This is Heartbeat. This is Heartbeat and Charleston White and Anthony Dewberry on Charleston's podcast. I ain't gonna show the screen because I don't know. I probably ain't gonna get paid for this video anyway because just because Charleston probably do something just from using the audio from his podcast. But y'all talking about me, so I don't know. I don't know, but anybody like just listen to this. Like this is ridiculous. This is I might want to plug that in. I'm just listen. Then you can form your own whatever. But this is what I mean by ridiculous. Like when I say yeah, and y'all done heard me say it a million times. Like I separate the man from the artist or whatever, whatever. Like I don't ever try and take nothing away from nobody, music wise. But obviously, everybody don't think like that. Okay, so check it out. They ass and Heartbeat. Well y'all hear it.
Solve problems in your life.
Yeah,
Create
every
music.
time. Every time. Yep. Every time.
Wow. But now, with you being able to be so musically inclined,
Did you
ever think that you were gonna be in this position you in right
I
now?
always knew.
You already had that vision.
From when I touched that piano at 6 and got intrigued I knew somebody in the world was gonna know me in every country. And right now it's at least somebody, at least somebody in every country.
Well, that's big.
Shit. How did you get Pimp C attention so early?
17.
17 how old?
I worked
Now hold on. What he asked him was, Charleston asked Heartbeat, how did you get Pimp C's attention? And then you're gonna hear Heartbeat say 17. Then you're gonna hear Charles say 17 how old? And then just listen from there. Like this would get me like, really, dude? It's crazy, man.
Now, with you being able to be so musically inclined,
Did
you ever think that you were gonna be in this position you in right
I
now?
always knew.
You already had that vision.
From when I touched that piano at 6 and got intrigued I knew somebody in the world was gonna know me in every country. And right now it's at least somebody, at least somebody in every country.
Well,
that's big.
Shit. How did you get Pimp C attention so early?
17.
17 how old?
I was working on the album at 17, and 17 went. He invested a lot into the album. We ended up doing like 80 to 100,000 units, but he went and bought features.
Oh, he really can rap then.
Oh yeah. He went and bought features from a lot of artists in the game early on in my career. I had only had one placement.
Hold on. You talking about 17 how old?
Yeah.
17
You mean that nigga be cool enough one time? You mean that nigga be cool enough where he can get you? He ain't gonna beat the people?
Hey, listen, 17 was turning back then. I ain't gonna lie. 17 was $500,000 nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out the street.
Hold on, tell them again, Heartbeat, because they I don't think they understood it. Like
doing like 80 to 100,000 units, but he went and bought features.
Oh, he really can rap then.
Oh yeah. He went and bought features from a lot of artists in the game early on in my career. I had only had one placement.
Hold on. You talking about 17 how old?
Yeah.
17
You mean that nigga be cool enough one time? You mean that nigga be cool enough where he can get you? He ain't gonna beat the people?
Hey, listen, 17 was turning back then. I ain't gonna lie. 17 was $500,000 nigga. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Out the street. And what he was trying to put together was something nice for the city. I ain't gonna lie. With Pimp C dying 6 months after we started, fooling with him, that kind of made things go a little left, and it's hard to shake back from that.
I can dig it.
It's hard to shake back from that. But with my experience with 17 and when I was with him, I ain't never had a problem with it. I appreciate what he did.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was what he was. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it did. I'm gonna tell you, Pimp C came and had a concert in Mississippi one day. 17 had came and paid me for an album. For all my beats, he paid me up front. And I ain't seen him no more for a year. He didn't pick me up beat. So I'm like, damn. So he come back a year later ready to work on the album. I'm like, cool. Pimp C had just had a show in Mississippi, and we was all in the studio working on 17 project. And a guy, Pimp C, 17 said, I always wanted to work with Pimp C. And the guy was in the session with us, shout out to Moen, he owned a clothing store in Moss Point, Mississippi. And he said, man, Pimp C was just in our clothing store last week. He gave me his number, so he was like, man, call him. He called him right on the spot. 17 walked outside. He walked back inside and said, peace, I need 2 beats. Me and my nigga Iceberg was in there.
Yep.
So I need 2 beats. Y'all with me some Pimp C style shit up. I had never made no Pimp C style beat before. And we came up with True Story. And that was probably one of Pimp C's most controversial songs right before he died. Like, he talking a lot of shit on the, 17 went out to did the feature that same day. Like, the next day he left. And that's what let Pimp C know he was serious. We had to draw like 14 bands on the feature. And I think Pimp C supposed to gave his money back or something. Once he got out there and he realized, he was serious about it, I think he gave him his money back to kind of took him on his money. He only did 2 Pimp C Presents projects in his life. And that was Pimp C Presents Boosie and Webby and Pimp C Presents 17. I produced the 17 now, I'm certified. Yeah.
Shout out to 17 dog. I thought he was a ball. Yeah, I thought he was a sucker. I thought he was lying. Yeah, I thought he was lying. I ain't know nothing about this nigga. Don't know nobody that know this nigga. I thought he was lying.
But you can't change history. You can't change history.
Well,
So.
Like my boy say, like R.I.P tell you, you can't change history. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is, my thing is, nah, man, he knew who I was. We talked, like, it, and like I say, shout out to Heartbeat, because Heartbeat really did. He didn't have to tell nobody, but they asked him, like, how did you get, Pimp C's attention, and how'd you get like a foot in the door? And he was like 17. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, see, Heartbeat said a little too much. But see, that's why I don't be on here with the trolls, which y'all like, if y'all ever notice, like, indictments ain't no joke, homie. So that's why with the whole thing with Charles, no, y'all ain't never seen me put real money in the camera or a gun, not even a fake gun. None of that. They got departments that, yeah, that's their job. The social media department. They go in, freeze everything, serial numbers, all that. And what Heartbeat told him, Heartbeat was like, nah, 17 was like a $500,000 nigga, like out the streets. Like, he had no deal. I didn't have a deal. Like, and so that's what Heartbeat told me. Is like 17 went. I forgot about that. I paid Heartbeat for like 15 tracks. And then I did leave, and I came back like a year later. And then, yeah, and then just paid him some more, like, hell, now I'm gonna do it. And I knew by putting, by featuring Yo Gotti, Pastor Troy, Bo Hagen, Juvenile, Boosie, all these people, I knew by putting them on top, by letting Heartbeat produce it, because up till Certified, I produced pretty much all my albums except for my first solo album. And but I knew that he would be able to say he produced for these people, even if it was a song, songs on my album. I know how it goes. I know how placements and all that go. And like I said, I ain't never been one that would just wanted it to be just me. It was really, I'm telling y'all, Pimp really had some big stuff planned for not just me, the whole UGK records, but Mississippi had, boy, it's finna be where we should have been. And I mean, Heartbeat ain't have to tell him that. He know me and that dude don't really see eye to eye. But the thing about it is, even here in Mississippi, I'm gonna show y'all the crab in the barrel stuff I be talking about. So that was Heartbeat studio I was at earlier, and he was there. Now, like I said, shout out to Heartbeat. That's my dog now. Now he doing his thing. You feel me? He be happening to be in Cali and Texas, and he be happening to be in different places. So in his studio, he got 3 or 4 other engineers that if you book a session, you can get in there with them. If Heartbeat ain't there, now Heartbeat will be the one that usually mix and master your stuff. So that's why y'all see me and Heartbeat talking earlier. But I ain't gonna say no names, but he got my cousin working up there with him. All I'm gonna say is, when I came in the game, I had my cousin with me when I met Pimp. My cousin was the cameraman. He was holding the camera. He took it from there, and boy, he was saying he was UGK Records. He was, talking like Pimp mannerisms, everything, after Pimp had passed away. So when he was doing all that, he was staying in Atlanta at the time. When he was doing all that, man, I had Mama West, Riley B, pretty much Pimp family, and UGK posse members and UGK record members. Like, man, you gotta tell your cousin, like, he false flagging. You know what I'm saying? He can't be doing that. So I guess that really hurt his feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do it because he came with me. Like, but they like, no, you UGK Records, not him. You know what I'm saying? And so me and him ain't talked like since then. That really hurt his little feeling, But I don't hate him. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no beef. I ain't really tripping. It's just I ain't. And then I found out some other stuff when we was younger. A lot of our earlier music he was getting the money for. We didn't really understand because he was the only one who had a computer when we were teenagers that actually was interested in it and learning it. So you can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? So he controls the booking for the studio. So me and Heartbeat like, man, I love you, bro. Y'all need to do whatever. And I'm like, bro, ain't no whatever to do. It's your studio. I'll book straight with you. But Heartbeat don't do the booking. That's just the business. It's not Heartbeat acting funny or nothing. It's just once you got your business going in a certain way, that's how it go. So now my cousin don't want to let me book to get in there. I could shoot my podcast in there. I could, do whatever in there. It's no big deal. I'm not even gonna say where I go to the studio at, because then just my luck. I'm telling you, they're trying to blackball me from everywhere. But that's the crab in the bucket mentality stuff I be talking about. I don't, as far as Charleston White and what he's been able to do, I salute it. You know what I'm saying? That his podcast, salute. Just say, yeah, what he was able, when you come to YouTube with the shock jock stuff and saying stuff that'll just grab people's attention, and salute. I mean, I don't have to throw shade at nobody. If that make any sense to y'all, I don't have to do that, and I'm not gonna do that. So when I see it, I'll be like, come on, man. Or when I hear it, I'll be like, come on, man, for real. Like, I done been through enough, homie. Like, I done been through enough. Like, I ain't asking nobody for no favors, but at the same time, I'm just saying, can you just get out my way? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get in my way. But I ain't asking nobody, I ain't asking for no favors. I'm just saying, please just get out my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then please just don't, try and talk down on Pimp. You can say whatever you want to say about me if you want to. Go ahead, but Pimp not here to, you know what I'm saying, to do what we all know Pimp would do if he was here. So I don't know where this going, bro. I don't know where. I seen the traffic. I seen my numbers go up on YouTube, whatever. I ain't know why, but Heartbeat had sent me that a couple weeks ago, and I just noticed it. And I mean, like all I could say is what I said on the title here. Like, really, bro? Really? Like, boy, I'm gonna leave this one like this. Boy, it's hard to get your flowers while you here. That's all I'm gonna say. Long live Pimp Chad. Y'all know what it is with me, man. I am the hog, baby.